Hello, and welcome to another episode of Amazing Space Facts, where we explore the wonders of our world and beyond. Today, we are going to talk about the Sun, the star at the center of our solar system, and the source of life on Earth. The Sun is a huge ball of hot plasma that emits light and heat and influences the nature of space throughout the solar system. In this video, we will explore some of the most amazing facts and information about the Sun, such as its size, age, temperature, energy, activity, and more. Let's get started. 1. The Sun is the largest object in the solar system. It has a diameter of about 1.39 million kilometers or 864,000 miles, which is about 100 times wider than Earth and 10 times wider than Jupiter. The Sun's gravity is 28 times stronger than Earth's gravity, and it holds everything in the solar system together, from the biggest planets to the smallest bits of debris. 2. The Sun is a relatively young star, part of a generation known as population. It is about 4.5 billion years old, which means it was formed around the same time as the rest of the solar system. It is also about halfway through its lifetime, which means it will continue to shine for another 4.5 billion years before it runs out of fuel and becomes a red giant, then a white dwarf, and finally a black dwarf. 3. The Sun produces energy by fusing hydrogen into helium in its core, a process known as nuclear fusion. This process releases enormous amounts of energy that radiates outward in all directions. The Sun emits 3 different kinds of energy: infrared radiation, visible light, and ultraviolet light. Infrared radiation is heat that we can feel but not see. Visible light is the spectrum of colors that we can see with our eyes. Ultraviolet light is invisible to us, but can cause sunburns and skin cancer if we are exposed to too much of it. 4. The Sun's energy is essential for life on Earth. It provides heat and light that allow plants to grow and animals to survive. It also drives the climate and weather systems on our planet, creating winds, clouds, rain, snow, and seasons. The Sun's energy also supports life indirectly by enabling photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert light into chemical energy that they use to make food. Photosynthesis also produces oxygen, which we breathe to stay alive. 5. The Sun's surface is not solid like Earth's surface. It is a layer of plasma called the photosphere. The photosphere is about 500 kilometers or 300 miles thick and has an average temperature of about 5,500 degrees Celsius. The photosphere is where we see features such as sunspots, which are dark areas caused by magnetic fields that reduce the temperature of the plasma. Sunspots appear in cycles of about 11 years and are related to the Sun's magnetic activity. 6. The Sun's atmosphere extends beyond the photosphere into space. It consists of 3 layers: the chromosphere, the transition region, and the corona. The chromosphere is a thin layer of plasma that emits reddish light that can only be seen during a total solar eclipse. The transition region is a narrow zone where the temperature rises rapidly from thousands to millions of degrees Celsius. The corona is the outermost layer of the Sun's atmosphere that looks like a white halo around the Sun during a total solar eclipse. The corona has a temperature of about 2 million degrees Celsius or 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit, which is much hotter than the photosphere. 7. The Sun is not a quiet star. It is a dynamic and active one that constantly changes and affects its surroundings. The Sun has electric currents inside it that generate a magnetic field that spreads throughout the solar system. This magnetic field changes over time and sometimes becomes twisted and tangled due to the differential rotation of the Sun. When this happens, the Sun can produce powerful eruptions called solar flares and coronal mass ejections, CMAs. 8. Solar flares are sudden bursts of high-energy radiation that can last from minutes to hours. They are often accompanied by CMEs, which are huge clouds of plasma and magnetic fields that are ejected from the Sun at speeds of up to 3,000 kilometers or 1,800 miles per second. Solar flares and CMEs can affect the Earth and other planets in various ways, such as disrupting radio communications, damaging satellites, causing power outages, and creating auroras. 9. The sun also emits a steady stream of charged particles called the solar wind, which flows outward from the sun at speeds of about 400 kilometers or 250 miles per second. The solar wind interacts with the Earth's magnetic field and forms a bubble around the solar system called the heliosphere. The heliosphere protects us from most of the harmful cosmic rays that come from outside the solar system. However, some cosmic rays can still penetrate the heliosphere and reach the Earth, where they can cause mutations in living organisms and damage electronic devices. 10. The sun is not only important for our solar system, but also for our galaxy and the universe. The sun is one of about 200 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, which is one of about 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. The sun is located about 30,000 light-years away from the center of the Milky Way and orbits around it once every 250 million years. The sun is also moving relative to other stars in our galaxy at a speed of about 20 kilometers or 12 miles per second. The sun is a star like many others, but it is also unique and special for us because it is our star. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the sun. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing space videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.